Hello, everybody. I decided to do something a little bit different with this week's show. The poems that were in the show, they're going to be here in video. And I'll just introduce the poems, play the poem, and probably that's it. But if you want to actually hear the whole show, you can go over to my website, my blog at robertg.blogspot.com and listen to it there in its entirety. I'm trying this because I think having shorter content on YouTube and Rumble and all the other video places I put my works, I think it's a lot better. So that's what I'm going to do. The first poem that I'm going to play is February 11th, 2023.
February 11th, 2023. Pile of snow surrounded by brown grass. Memories. Snowstorm. Now there's blue sky, puffy clouds, and rest. What can be said now? All words, thought, ideas. Become as observer, like soul, new level, inspiration, a new seed sprouts.
Ego. What makes a poem great is the one without ego. Many of us listen to the ego, to the outer, thinking it is the voice from the higher, but that voice usually speaks louder, not the quietest. That second poem, Ego, those two poems together, February 11th, 2023, and Ego. Ego is a very short poem. Actually, the other poem's kind of short too. They're kind of like the yin and yang. The February 11th, 2023 one, it's kind of like just being the observer type of poem, just observing, just what is. Kind of like becoming soul. And ego is the opposite to that. Ego is the little mind, the personality. So hope you will enjoy those. The other three poems, there's only going to be three more poems. I'm probably going to play them just like in order that I played them on the podcast. First one's going to be Pain Knowledge. The next will be a haiku called I Come. And then it'll be followed by Gender. Now, these poems, I've been experimenting with BandLab, and I would love to do more things in BandLab, because there's like more things I can do in BandLab than I could do in Audacity. But I was having a heck of a time doing the show in BandLab because it's a program that runs in the browser, and I just don't have good connection at home. BandLab works better on my phone, and that's probably where I'm going to use it, on my phone. And I'm just going to like experiment with shorter content and just kind of experimenting with putting music with the poetry. So hopefully they come out good, but sometimes things will just suck. But it's okay if things suck, because that's one of the lessons of a writer. It's okay to suck, because the most important thing is to write. If you're a writer, you write. Not everything's gonna come out like really nice and stuff like that. And you can also follow me on Twitter. I'm Podcast Bard over on Twitter, at Podcast Bard on Twitter. And I do a lot of poetry stuff there, and there's actually a pretty big poetry community on Twitter. and it's actually gotten a lot better since Elon Musk bought it. And I do a lot of experiments and a lot of poems that, like, I just wrote a poem Sunday morning. It it was inspired by someone tweeted a quote that was a photo, and I was inspired by that to write a basic line, and then ideas just kept coming to me, and I just kind of followed that thread, and I did a pretty good poem, which is gonna be in a future book, and it's over there on Twitter. It's probably gonna be played here at some point, so that's another place you can see my you can see and read my poetry and enjoy my works. So now, what did I say the three poems were? Let's see. Oh yeah, pain knowledge, which I just wait till you see what I did with this one. It's kind of interesting. I'm gonna experiment with it more. And then I come. It's a haiku, which I didn't do anything to. It's a short one. And gender, I also did something cool with that poem gender. So, anyways, here are the three poems. Enjoy. Pain, knowledge. The fire in the separation is the pain we feel, draws us closer to God. Pain is a knowledge being born. Through separation, we gain knowledge of God's glory. A Twitter poem. I come. Cold as a wind blows, I keep gathering knowledge. Come out, my seed shell. Gender. Anyone who says there are more than two genders have an agenda, male and female, or, if you like, female and male. We each have both in us. Look at the sun. It beams its radiant energy to us. Its magnetic energy keeps us together in one family. Humans attract ideas from within and each other. Then our male energy brings the idea into the world. Through the great cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, we come in as male one time, then female another time. Sometimes we can't let go the last gender we were, so our male energy creatively manifested here. We get hung up on physical gender and forget its true meaning. There are two energies. There are two energies we each use to manifest the world we live in at any particular moment. Within the one life, there's only love and light. Love is the attractive force. Light is the doing force. Love is female. Light is male. It takes two through mind to create what's in our hearts. People can sin so bad, even when truth is presented. But sin is just error. We do keep trying. One day, we will understand. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed those poems. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more experimenting in BandLab, and I will be playing them here for good or ill. But, you know, it's fun to experiment, and it's fun to try new things because we need that. We need to learn new things. We need to see things different. And so I'm just gonna keep it there. Again, if you want to hear the full podcast, you can go over to my blog at robertg.blogspot.com. And in there, I have a song from thefump.com. I hope you enjoy it. I believe the song was Getting Old Sucks. That's one good thing about the Fump. They let us play our music in podcast, and so I'm not playing. I don't play music on my video sites because even though it's like pod safe, I don't want to get things demonetized or anything or taken down or whatever. So you can go there for the podcast in its entirety. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay creative in the magic of life. And remember, writing is done between the thoughts. That's a quote I came up a while ago. Writing is done between thoughts. Have a great day. See you around the web.